sweeps the world champion out of this tournament. Julio Barra advances to the semifinals where he will be taking on the winner of the match between Remy Fortier and Tina Roos. Fortier leads 2-0. They're deep into game 3 right now. Tina Roos is on 22.
Well, Remy's
Fortier has
clinging.
just 3, clinging to his last 3 points of life. By the way, we're going to have an announcement at the beginning of the semifinals that I got to tell you guys about. That is, I got to tease you guys about. It's pretty cool. Just for those of you listening, wondering what you're going to be doing after this match.
Right,
Once we get ready for the semifinals, pretty cool announcement.
And everyone who emailed me about me not announcing this 2 weeks ago, and I had teased out that there was going to be an announcement 2 weeks ago. And it didn't come.
All right.
So hopefully we'll get this one out there. But it's big stuff. It's pretty exciting.
All right, 48 digging. There's Thirst for Knowledge. You get a good look at Tina Roos, Slovenian PTQ winner, playing in his first Pro Tour ever. And that is Remy Fortier.
And if you've played on any Magic Online PEs in the last couple weeks for Extended, you've probably seen Manuel B playing the deck that Remy's piloting right now. It's designed by Manuel Boucher and Jonathan Rispal.
Okay. So I discards Polluted Delta and Counterspell. See an Eternal Witness on Tina's side of the board. Explosives for 3. Explosives for 3 can deal with Eternal Witness. Is there no Treetop Village buried under there? Roos attacks with Eternal Witness, and Engineered Explosives blows it up.
Oh, and the top. Is.
Nothing else from Tina Roos. Is Tina Roos out of gas?
He's got a top go. Oh, Tina Roos is out of gas. Yeah, he's got a handful of land.
Down comes Trinket Mage. That's a reshuffle.
So funny. I actually saw Tina Roos playing during the Swiss rounds, and he was watching he was playing against, I believe it was Thomas Rustal playing the Cephalid
Life deck,
and he's like, did I not do my homework? Is this a real deck? He took this tournament very seriously. Apparently put a lot of work in it with his local group. And, he actually stayed at the same hostel as a number of the Iowans. And
Bill Stark and that
crowd. And I was like, so what's he playing? He's like, oh yeah, this guy in contention for the top 8 was staying with us last night. It's like, what's he playing? He's like, I don't know. He wouldn't tell us. He's guarding his deck very.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indrik Stomphowler.
Stomp on the top.
Forcing him to flip the top, right?
Yep.
Spawned with, was that Academy Ruins?
That's an Academy.
Academy Ruins to put what, Jete? To put a Jete back on top. Now he can flip the top for the Jete, or he can elect, flip the top for the Jete.
No targets.
So the 4/4 creature half of Indrik Stomphowler still resolves. So what's the deal behind this Manuel B deck? What are you trying to do?
Just play a lot of good cards.
Good cards? Just good stuff?
Get good cards with your Trinket Mage. Sounds like Engineered Explosives for 5.
Wow. Boom. Down goes Stomphowler.
Yeah, just have access
Trinket
to
Mage getting in there. Suddenly Remy Fortier is on the attack. And he replays his top.
The deck wants to have access to all its good cards and be able to use them over and over again with Academy Ruins. I mean, it feels kind of rock-like, actually.
a good draw for Tina Roos.
Trying to figure out what he can do to get around the Academy Ruins.
Ruins
Recursion
explosive.
for engineered explosives. It still has a Jet A to cope with.
Just need some sort of a bee sting card. Or... No direct damage in Roos's deck, right?
Nope. And not after sideboard either, although he...
Teneb is big enough that you can't explosives that. It's a 6-drop. Only 5 land types, right?
Yeah. He probably wants the Living Wish for Withered Wretch here.
Oh, Withered Wretch is good.
Yeah.
So what's he go with?
Teneb.
Teneb. Genesis. And what else?
Probably an Eternal Witness or a Living Wish.
Eternal Witness, Living Wish, yep.
Yeah, trying to create something
Makes sense.
somewhat untenable for your opponent to split. You can give him the 2 monsters, but then he just gets something back. Give him the 2 creatures, but then he just gets something back with Eternal Witness that he wanted anyway. How do you split that?
You don't give him Eternal Witness.
You don't give him Living Wish?
What does Living Wish go get, you said?
Well, he can go get Withered Wretch and just
Withered
shut
Wretch.
down a lot of this.
Looks like he's giving him Genesis and... Is that Living Wish? Gave him the Living Wish. Does he have the 2 black mana for Withered Wretch?
He does show him, but he can't play it right now because he would just lose it to an explosive.
Yeah, he'll lose it to explosives if he plays it now.
Just plays out.
Yeah, 5 mana for Genesis, sure.
Not a very talky match over here.
48 looks at his top. Plays his Jitte. Equips. Smash. Perfectly willing to trade a Trinket Mage for a couple of Jitte counters.
Tina Roos is perfectly happy to get his Genesis going into the graveyard.
Yeah. And there's Dark Confidant. Whoa, a little risky with 1 life to play with. I think we know what those Jitte counters are for.
Well, he's going to draw lands with the...
Does get to set it up with the top, but still.
So he can gain 4 life here. Right? Is that correct?
Yes. Academy Ruins is really working overtime this game. 48's deck did not look like the kind of a list that really depends on Academy Ruins.
Well, I mean, again, he's got Trinket Mage, so he can search for all sorts of high utility artifacts.
Not the Jitte.
But not Jitte.
Let's try these.